Good afternoon, my name is Melanie Hernandez, and today I would like to talk about interesting information I found about Macy's, Sears, and JCPenney's data breach. To begin with, I would like to talk about the data breach for Macy's. It was recently said on a website that on October 15, Macy's website suffered a data breach. It went through an investigation because it was said that they stole customer payment information at the checkout. Also, researchers believe that the problem that Macy's had on October was caused by a built-in Magna card attack. This could be going on still through the hackers on the internet. Then I would like to mention some information about the Sears breach. A data breach for Sears occurred between September 27 of 2017 and October 12 of 2017. This data breach affected the company's online service. By this data breach, the customer's credit card information was the one that was exposed. Also, this data breach affected less than 100,000 customers. Even though it was less than 100,000 customers, it was still a big deal. Finally, I would like to mention the data breach that JCPenney's had. The CEO and chairman of the company read the various news reports that stated that 650,000 customers had been affected. The company was one of the 230 retailers that were affected. JCPenney has a big risk in the part of the security of their data. There was a fail in the merchandising that made the company to lose $4.3 billion. According to a 2018 statistics, 28% of the breaches involved internal actors. 64% involved cyber attacks, which targeted small businesses. 49% of non-host malware was installed via malicious email. 76% of the breaches were financially motivated, and 12% of breaches involved privilege misuse. Sorry, guys. Back in 2005, there were 136 data breaches that were reported. There were more than 4,500 data breaches that have been public since the year 2005. In that year, there were more than 816 million individual records that were breached. The number of cyber attacks that occur every year are an increase. The number of information released more than doubled in the last 3 years to reach 1,579 reported breaches in 2017. A data breach can cause devastating financial losses, and it can also affect the company's reputation. The company's reputation can be affected for many years. Back in 2005, there were 136 data breaches that were reported. There were more than 4,500 data breaches that have been made public since the year 2005. In that year, there were more than 816 million individual records that were breached. The number of cyber attacks that occur are an increase every year. The number of information released more than doubled in the last 3 years to reach 1,579 reported breaches in the year 2017. 614 data breaches were reported in 2013. 783 data breaches were reported in the year 2014. 1,093 data breaches were reported in 2016, and 1,579 were reported in 2017. The majority of the largest data breaches recorded resulted from hacking attacks. A data breach impacting the U.S. military is another notable exception to the rule. Back in 2005, a data breach can cause devastating financial losses, and it can also affect the company's reputation. The company reputation can be affected for many years, with 76 million records exposed. I would like to finish my presentation by summarizing my main points. Like, for example, the breach Macy's had. Also, the problem with the online service that Sears had. Finally, mention the problem that were caused to the JCPenney company. Each of these companies could have lost some customers, but they continue to gain new ones, except Sears. Also mention some statistics about the cyber activity of 2018.